What is happening, people? It's another day, a great day to be alive. It is Tuesday, the end of August. It is a gorgeous day, and we're back to having another discussion. Now, this is something very important. These are 3 tips that I wish I knew when I first started lifting. 3 tips that people who are starting out the gym, or people who just want to change up, or just feel like they're not as knowledgeable as they should be with it, for how long they've been working out. And just things that I think will extremely benefit everybody. These are just things that if I were to do a lot earlier in my fitness journey, I would probably be a lot bigger. I would probably be at my goal, which, the goal just keeps on going farther and farther. So either way, I think these are 3 important things that people should be doing, at least thinking about when they're lifting, to maximize their beginner gains, to maximize their fitness journey, and just to maximize and avoid, let's say, taking the long route and not having the right knowledge, let's say, going into lifting. So the first and foremost, I highly recommend people warming up. I literally have been doing this for the last year of actually warming up, engaging my muscle groups, getting that muscle-mind connection prior to getting into my first lift, like my first compound movement. And now that I have been doing it, my lifts are insane. I just feel so much better under the bar, above the bar, whatever you want to say. I feel confident underneath. I feel all my muscle groups engaging, the ones that are supposed to be active, engaging. I feel the workout so much more, and then on top of it, I have seen myself progress and progressively getting better and better and better. And it's kind of cool because you have more control over your muscle groups, so you can do weird things like the alien gain things. If you guys haven't searched that up, search it up on YouTube. There's guys that have alien gains and they start rippling in their chest and their thighs and quads, which is pretty dope. But first and foremost, getting the warm-up will prevent injury, 1, and then 2, the muscle-mind connection is what is going to cause your muscles to grow. You're going to get that tear in because you're actually engaging that muscle group rather than like doing a bicep curl and actually like engaging your abs because you're rocking your hips, or doing a chest press and over engaging your shoulders, and causing injury and stuff like that. And then being that you're able to focus on that certain muscle group, it will cause it to tear again, as I just said. And then with that being said, the more you're tearing muscle, let's say, or the more you're putting work onto that muscle, the more you'll grow, again, with the right recovery. But again, stretching helps with recovery. Stretching, warming up, and cooling off all helps with recovery, getting into your workout and engaging those muscle groups, which is extremely important. So 1 is warming up. 2, I have to say, is progressive overload and going heavy. I was always afraid of weights, in which it could be very frightening, especially if you don't know the movements. But I highly suggest you getting to learn the movements by going on YouTube, practicing your form, making sure it's on point, and then once you feel comfortable, please go ahead and go higher and higher in weight. If you can hit that 8 to 10 rep range, 10 to 12 rep range with a solid amount of weight, I'm guaranteeing you're going to grow, you're going to like it, you're going to enjoy it. Your workouts are not going to be as taxing as a, let's say, 15 reps, like you're there for an hour and a half, busting out 20 reps, 15 reps for every workout. If you're able to hit that 8 to 10, 10 to 12 rep range and hit them with high weights, the amount of work is still going to be considered the same as doing light weights with higher reps, but doing heavier weights with lower reps will give you the additional thing of packing on size. And I get some people don't want to be big and don't want to be bulky, but trust me, that's going to take years and years. You're going to want to get this lean muscle mass, so please try to lift as heavy as possible. And when you do, on a week-to-week basis, see if you can increment it up by like 2.5 pounds. Use those 2.5 pound plates. Those are where the gains are made. I have, again, recently within the last year, have been implementing this, and I have definitely seen the growth. My bench has shot up, my squats have shot up in some ways, have shot up. My deadlifts, I've kind of stayed away, so I do rack pulls instead. They have gone up. My overhead press, and then big thing is incline. I've been working on my upper chest region a whole lot. Throughout my whole cut, I actually maintained the same PR that I hit while I was at my max bulk, which I'm extremely excited about. So with that being said, as you are pushing heavy, even when you're cutting, push heavy, because you maintain that size, you maintain your strength, and then you maintain muscle fullness when you are lifting heavy, and then obviously with carbs as well. But you don't want to be doing these light reps. Yes, they are going to be beneficial for cardiovascular reasons, but it's extremely important to try to lift as heavy as you can. Again, that does not mean to ego lift, but get a weight that you are comfortable with pressing, comfortable with squatting, and try to work on it and incrementing it by 2.5 week in, week out. So 1, warming up. 2, pushing weights around, and then 3 has to be not to ego lift, like I just said. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but if you can see yourself hitting that 8 to 10 pounds relatively well and good, like you're struggling on the last one just to bust it out in a full range of motion, absolutely do it. However, if you see you're half repping, if you see that weight is just way too heavy and you're just like kind of like, you know, discombobulated on the bench or on the press or anything like that, then don't do it. Let it be. You know, there's no point of engaging the wrong muscle groups, not even engaging the muscle groups, because it's just too heavy. Ego lifting and egos are what's going to cause you to fail. By any means, you're not going to see progression if you continuously do something that you can't do, you know? So if you're getting a comfortable weight and you're doing week in, week out, going up by 2.5 pounds, that's where the progression comes in. Not by lifting something you can't. So warm up, lift as heavy as you could, but do not ego lift is the third one. And then a little bonus tip, if you're a person who is just getting started, if you're young, you just started training and at a young age, please skip the cutting process. Lean bulk as much as you can. Make use of testosterone, whether it be boys or girls. Make use of these young lean people gains, you know, like you guys are young, you guys can stay lean relatively easy. Just make sure you're lean bulking, eating in a slight surplus, and put on that muscle mass. You'll thank me later when you have that muscle mass. It can be lean muscle mass, trust me, you're not going to be bulky, but when you get older, it'll be a lot easier to cut down, you'll look a lot better, and just make use of these beginner gains. So thank you for watching this. You know, I hope this helps. If it does, just drop a like, give me a comment down below, let me know. If there's anything else you would like me to talk about or get into detail about, please comment in the comment section. I'll get back to you guys, we can have a chat about it. You guys can always email me, the email's in the description box. But that's pretty much it, guys. You know, these are little tips and tricks that you pick up on the way, and you don't believe it while people are saying it to you, but in reality it does make a massive difference. I heard it before, but I never really, I was like, oh, like high reps, yeah, let's do it. Let me go lift 300 pounds even though I can't, and that literally has brought my fitness journey to be out a lot longer than it should have been. But hey, you live and you learn, and we're on track now, so I just kind of want to cut the learning curve for some of you, and if it's possible to do it in this way, then absolutely I will do it, and if I find anything else, I will share it with you guys. Something else I wanted to share, I just got for the first time, subscribe for the GNC Pro Box. It's 40 bucks, you get 3 of these Pro Boxes within the year, which it's not too bad, but like, if you like supplements and stuff, which again guys, I'm not like recommending any supplements, like I'm just saying like I'm just a junkie for them because I think it's cool how they make these things, but they're not needed at all. It just comes with some cool stuff like $50 off a meal prep company for your first 2 orders, some meal replacements. You got a 1 bar, these are so good. The macros aren't awful, 220 calories, 20 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, and 9 fat, but they're so good in terms of taste wise. You got some energy stuff, vitamins, pre-workouts, and more bars, and some like CLA and carnitine. I think it's pretty cool, so I just wanted to drop this in because this is the first time I've ever gotten one of these, and I personally like, it was like Christmas when I saw the box outside. I was like, oh snap, like awesome. But alright guys, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully I'll have some dope content for the next one. I'm hoping to be traveling soon. If not, I will post a video out before I travel, and then when I'm out there, I'll try to get some sick content, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?